So I've worked in customer service for a number of different years at a number of different companies. I've done it in person, over the phone, even in chat support. So I know the ins and outs of how customer service should be done. But you know what's annoying? When you're on the flip side, when you're the customer and you're receiving bad customer service. And it's not just bad on a customer side, but it's even worse on the representative side, because I know how you're supposed to be doing your job. I know what you're supposed to be doing, what you're not supposed to be doing, the protocol, the process, and all that. And I can see that you're not really doing your job the way you're supposed to be doing it. And it's frustrating, you know? And companies know that if a customer receives bad customer service, that they might potentially, lose that customer. And if that customer goes out and, gives negative reviews or whatever the case may be, they may cause other people to not do business with this particular company anymore. And that means losing customers, which means losing profit. And of course, companies don't want to lose profit. And so they make sure that their customer service is as best as possible, right? So if you are not providing good customer service, if you're giving the company a bad name, then of course you'll get fired, rightly so. And the same is true with God, right? We are called God's representatives. We are meant to reflect the character of Christ. And so if we aren't doing a good job representing Christ, it not only reflects negatively on us, but also on God and on Christianity in general. So if we're claiming to be Christ-like, but yet we're rude, selfish, this is not an exhaustive list, inconsiderate, judgmental, condemning, or so on and so forth, then of course folks are going to end up not just rejecting you as a person, but also rejecting Christ, the person that you're claiming to represent. So if you're going to wear the badge of Christianity, represent it well. You know what I mean? Think about the third commandment, right? Don't take the name of your God in vain. Now, oftentimes we think that as, okay, don't use God's name as a slur or as a curse word or whatever. But it's not just about not using God's name. Okay? It's a little bit deeper than that, right? It's about taking on, the character of Christ. You know what I mean? Like, don't say I'm Christ-like when in reality you're not Christ-like, right? That's taking God's name in vain, right? You're pretending to be something that you're not. You're pretending to be of God when in reality your life reflects otherwise. That's taking God's name in vain. It's not just about saying His name, okay? It's about taking His name as if you are part of Him when in reality you are not. So don't say you're part of God's people. Don't claim that you are a Christian, that you're a Christ-like, when in reality, your life reflects the complete opposite. And let me speak to those people who may say, Christianity, or people shouldn't be a Christian for other people, but for Christ. Just because a person doesn't live Christ-like doesn't mean it's an excuse to leave Christianity. Christianity is about following Christ, not other people. Now, I agree 100%. Christianity is not about following other Christians. Christianity is about following Christ, right? 100% amen to that. You shouldn't be leaving the church because Christians are hypocritical or is bad, because you shouldn't be there for them in the first place. You should be there because of Christ. He's the perfect model. He's the one that we're supposed to be following. So don't leave the church because other people aren't doing it right, okay? You instead be the good example. You actually reflect Christ right in your life and show those other people who aren't doing it right how it's supposed to be done, all right? Because if everyone who is bad gonna leave the church, then let's be real, there will be no church because we're all bad, all right? So Christ is the only perfect example, and I should be a Christian not because of other people being a Christian. I should not be following other people who are Christians. I should be following Christ. I'm a Christian because of Christ, not for any other reason. But at the same time, whether you like it or not, once you say you're a Christian, people are going to start watching and observing to really see if you're legit. Okay? And most people just assume that Christians are hypocritical to begin with, and y'all just fake to begin with. So you do not want to give them the privilege of being proven right. You know what I mean? So if you're a Christian, follow the manual or get fired. Quite literally, actually. So anyway, as always, think on these things.